getting stale. Little stale.
It's too stale for you?
It's kind of like the same cereal every day. And now I've switched to Fairlife milk. You know, really spicing it up. Do you prefer almond milk or what's the other milk?
Oat milk.
Or soy, right?
Sure, but it's oat milk for sure.
Really?
Almond milk is grainy and mediocre at best. I don't care what brand you get. Oat milk, on the other hand, is amazing in any cereal.
Can't say I've had it.
We're just not doing whole milk anymore?
No, okay, well, that's a default.
I do like Fairlife whole milk. I drink that. My dad drinks that up north. It keeps his bones strong, like bull.
Trevor, milk of choice.
Milk.
Nice. Welcome.
Did he say milk?
We are so thankful up in here right now because it's a Thanksgiving episode.
Let's go.
This is good, not great. This is a mostly Minnesota sports podcast. We're gonna welcome Dr. Boss back into the studio. Doc, welcome back.
Thank you.
We miss you so much, and I'm thankful you were here.
He missed you.
Well, didn't you?
I missed that chair already.
Yeah,
That was
it's a good chair.
luxurious.
It's a good chair.
It's nice.
What I
Got
am most
armrests?
thankful for right now is get to see my old friend Trevor.
Fire up.
Trevor,
Let's go. Get it.
where's the applause?
Hi, everybody.
Woo!
It's me.
Trevor, I'm thankful you're here.
I'm really happy to be here with you guys.
So thankful. Trevor is a very long-time friend. He also happens to be a contributor to Heavy on Vikings.
Who knew him first?
Check out his stuff.
Was I the plug?
Trevor and I knew each other before we were friends. Right?
Well, that's how that works.
Well, you know what I mean. It's like we knew I don't know, and then just happened.
My first memory is Ashley Gangler hanging out with my neighbor Lexi French.
Like ever? You didn't have any childhood memories?
With you two?
2 minutes
No.
on the
I lived in
podcast.
a different
He's name
town.
dropping.
All right.
But either way,
Yeah.
you came through with your Cadillac. You threw that thing in cruise control at 5 miles an hour, and sat on the hood through the sunroof, and was driving with your feet, and drove your car in the ditch. It was safe. It wasn't a crash. You parked it.
Like me.
You parked it.
This was a controlled crash.
That was a different.
By Chase's house?
No, it's Isani, man.
Was this up at Mags's, like parents' place, way up north on
No.
that abandoned road?
Isani off of 47, Sullivan Woods Trail.
Who did we know that lived there?
I did. That's
did?
my neighborhood. You
Okay.
came over to my neighbor's house.
Neighbors
to
with
hang
Lexi
out
French.
with a girl.
Sody, we did that. Remember, we
Lexi
were.
French?
Yeah, we loved
Yeah,
them.
and Ashley Gangler.
Oh, yeah. Well, obviously.
Of course.
Al.
Yeah, that's right.
Al and Ash. Yeah.
Hey, welcome everybody. This is gonna be
Man.
awesome. We're so thankful.
That was... I remember... I sat on the roof and put my feet through the sunroof.
Sody, what are you thankful for?
Well, y'all,
Good.
obviously.
Doc, what are you thankful for?
To be back in the great state of Minnesota.
Missouri was trash.
Oh my gosh.
That's too bad.
Misery.
Loves company.
Good. Trevor, what are you thankful for?
Everybody.
Generic.
Yeah, I haven't put much thought into it.
Well,
You put me on the spot.
well, good luck coming back.
That should be a question you're always prepared for.
What are you
That's
guys doing?
true.
What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving?
I will be going to Somerset, hanging out with my niece and nephew, family, eating good food.
Fam time. Food
Maybe
time.
hanging out with you guys later.
Fam time. Food time.
How old are niece and nephew?
7 and 5.
So fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the best.
oh.
They're past the petty drama, the terrible twos. Just really fun generally.
You just attacked Dakota.
Sweet.
Yeah,
He's,
tell me.
Can't wait.
He's about to dive in
Like
head first to
Dakota's
those terrible
current
twos.
situation is super terrible.
Right. 10
He's
days
in it.
away from Lily turning 2.
But they're super.
Very soon. That's right.
I met Amber when Monty and Evelyn were around similar ages, and they were just super existential. Like, starting to figure it out. Like, man, I'm here.
Is Lily getting there yet?
Yeah.
And they were having
She's
fun.
independent.
Figuring it out.
Yeah.
Afterlife.
Yep. She screams, "Go Pack, go!" So
no.
she's got it all figured out.
That's
So you're continuing that ring of trauma.
well, that's just good parenting. You got to get them going on your team. I get it. I'm not gonna. Careful.
I looked down and wondered where my coaster went, and
It sticks.
like somebody swept my coaster.
It totally sticks.
Somebody.
The studio sucks.
Well, thank you guys for asking. I'm spending Thanksgiving
No.
with my wife and my parents.
Hey, for the first time, you didn't even ask me. So what I was going to do for Thanksgiving?
Oh, damn it!
How dare you?
What are you
think
doing?
Anyone cares what you're going to do?
I am so sorry. What are you doing?
I'm making the short trip from Maple Grove out to the beautiful city of Buffalo to see my absolute saint of a mother. She's been cooking for 3 days.
Would you give her a hug for me?
I would if you'd stop interrupting. It's not gonna be a sincere hug. Which one?
Just kidding.
This is why men are afraid
Give
to
your
share
mother
their
a dang hug
feelings.
for me, because I miss her.
She's fantastic. Yeah, I will. Absolutely.
Hey, you do me
You
a
could
favor?
go visit her, too.
You do me a favor.
I feel like I saw your mom not too long ago.
Say hello to your mother for me.
No, that's you gotta do the Mark Wahlberg. That wasn't what
Wasn't?
you just did.
Say hello to your mother for me.
Try one more time, but really get the Wahlberg.
Well, why don't you just do it?
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
That's why I won't try.
You did it all the time. It used to be your thing.
Say hello to. No, I can't.
Bad, terrible.
Wow.
It's a lot. Yep.
All right.
But it's Lefse. I can't wait. She's got the Lefse.
Ooh.
For those Scandinavians out there, there's a very small amount of meat stores you can get in very small farm towns where they still have good potato Lefse. But I do recommend you reheat it on like a black stone. Get her nice and hot. Butter, cinnamon, sugar.
Man, I can't remember the last time I had left.
I need one of those fuzzies because I'm drooling all over this mic now.
Man,
Still no fuzzy.
Can't wait. We had a great potluck today at work. One of the few good things that happened at work this week. We got some talented cooks, Dakota. We really do.
Missed out on it.
And I was giving Maria and Laura props on their tamales, but they just bought them. They were really good.
Georgia brought trail mix.
Yeah. You know,
But
it's
I
like,
made it.
Yeah. Okay. So you
You
opened
made
the
trays
bags,
mix.
dumped them out, threw
I
some
made a
salt
little
on
sauce
there.
concoction. Man, you guys are just.
Did it go in the oven?
Is this not a super good snack mix, Trevor?
Did it go in the oven?
Dakota, I'm sorry you can't enjoy it because of your tooth surgery.
Oh,
Did it go in the
okay.
oven?
Wow.
So I think you're just
We're
a hater
already
right
doing
now.
that.
Shame him
Yes.
for making his oral situation better.
Well, he just,
Right?
Shame
Like,
him for wanting
it's
to be able
already-
to chew his
talking shit about
children's
my snack
cooking
mix.
someday.
It's bad enough that I can't drink tonight on the greatest holiday
Don't
ever.
don't get pizza last week. Doesn't get to drink tonight. You're right.
Well, you
I'll take
can't
it
drink.
easy.
Are you on antibiotics?
I'll take it easy on you.
It's a whole thing.
Dakota is 2 days removed from, 1 day removed from teeth surgery.
Oh, there you go.
For layman's term, teeth surgery.
Yeah, no, I got my top wisdom teeth out.
You got his wisdom's
yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And why can't you drink because of that?
Because you
You can
should
get dry socket.
Yeah.
Dry socket.
It was in a dry pocket.
Not on my watch.
Socket pocket.
All right. Let's talk about football.
All right. This is why we need music.
I know we do. For sure we do.
Hey, any local Minnesota musicians that don't want to get paid royalties, but you want us to play your music, please reach out on Twitter or Instagram. Don't reach out on Apple Podcasts because I don't know how to access that, or TikTok if we made one.
You know, it's funny because you have an iPhone.
Okay.
You can
I haven't had the
podcast
music
app is right
app
there.
on an Apple product. The first thing I delete is the music
You
app.
need to figure that out. Head,
Why?
of,
But
head of
does
marketing. You're
he
gonna need
really
to-
have an iPhone?
Is that an
I mean, How
iPhone?
old is that?
Which one do you have?
The standard economy, the 8 SE.
Same one as me.
Jesus.
Okay, so Trevor,
Hey, I got a refurbished 10.
Trevor, real quick.
The home button.
Thank you. Thank you.
No way.
This guy understands.
Home button.
Both have home buttons.
Nothing more sass on.
Look at that.
Wow, I'm jealous.
That subtle haptic click you get. Oh. When I don't feel that, when I reach down and I put my thumb on my home button where they both know each other, and I don't get that haptic click, it's the stat.
I feel that.
Do you?
I still miss the
Not
headphone.
on the home button.
Shut up.
'Cause
I
you
still-
don't have it.
Okay, I don't literally feel that.
Why would you rid yourself of such a sensory pleasure?
Ask Apple.
Do
This
you
was
feel
not
like
my
there's a piece
decision.
missing?
This was not my decision.
Does that phone satisfy you the way your old one did?
No. It needs a headphone jack too.
You should call it.
I have AirPods, but
You got to downgrade.
You should call it.
maybe you're right.
The old phone.
I want to start with the Packers this week because Dakota, you've been called out by Christian Watson's father.
What?
I quote, "You all are about as bad as it gets, and I played in Philly with their schizophrenic fans."
Good Lord.
Thoughts?
Do they have a predominantly mentally unstable fan base?
Well, according to Christian Watson's father.
I mean, I'm just curious on what he's upset about. Like,
This was right after. This was before the win against the Chargers. So this was last week.
okay, sure. So they lost that game.
You think
and he's
he's
upset? He's
Yeah.
oh, Watson's probably not getting thrown to. Give my son the ball.
Dakota, do you have a shrine? I feel like Packers fans all have a shrine in their house.
Of Brett Favre, yes.
So I was wondering, is
Brett
it
Favre is
Rodgers
why
or
he's
Brett
a Packers
Favre?
fan.
It's two different eras.
He's not a Rodgers fan.
Favre.
Bo favored.
Do you not listen?
I listen.
Then you
listen.
know why he. I know why he.
It took
he's
you
not
like 5
from with-
episodes.
You know, I'm
he said it
connecting-
about 5 times
I did
before.
character study. I prepped and learned my co-host.
In the flesh. That's the difference. I'm
Oh,
connecting
no.
face to story now.
Can I throw
That's
out
the difference.
Can I throw out 2 player stats for you, and you guys can guess who they are?
Oh, jeez.
All right, player A
Oh, come on.
has thrown for 2,500 yards.
Are you comparing?
15 touchdowns,
Love and Dobbs?
9 interceptions.
Say it again. Sorry.
2,500 yards,
Okay.
15 touchdowns,
Mhm.
9 interceptions.
Okay.
Player
Not-
B,
Not Dobbs.
2,300 yards, 16 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
That's Dobbs.
Very similar.
Dobbs was the second one, right? The first
No.
one's Jordan Love.
First one is MVP favorite Jalen Hurts. Second one's Jordan Love.
Whoa.
dude.
But he's not a
Whoa,
good quarterback,
whoa, whoa.
right?
So hang on. Wait a minute.
He's not,
Wait a
first of
minute
all.
though. Wait a minute though. When's the last time an MVP was voted into the league for winning their team 4 games?
And Jalen Hurts is not MVP favorite right now, is he?
He's co-favorite with
He's on
like
the winningest
Mahomes and
team.
someone.
Dude,
Yeah.
statistically, I'm a quality employee. Okay? I really am. You look at the numbers like, that guy's doing good. You watch me, it's a dumpster fire. But it's passion. I truly want to be there every day.
So you're saying you're Jordan Love?
Oh, shoot. When he clacked on that keyboard, I just realized you probably made a Google Doc, didn't you? Or at least updated the same one we've had for
I
months.
always do. He's still figuring out Google Docs.
Well, I also have to figure out an extension cord scenario because if I look at Google Docs and access the social media platforms you're forcing me to as a job,
All you got to say is no.
He pays you?
no.
It's not a
make
job.
But his wife cooks. Yeah. She's got pigs in a blanket and pizza tonight, so my waistline's
Well,
furious.
she
Name that movie.
Name the movie.
Name that movie.
It's been on the quotes games.
My waistline's furious. Talking about his wife's potato salad. He's talking to Wahlberg and
It's a bad time, Bob.
Farrell.
The
Other guys?
Nailed it, Trevor.
There's only one.
Woo!
only one
Where's
Wahlberg.
the
No, there's 2 Wahlberg Farrell movies. Name it.
Good job, Trevor.
Is there a game tonight?
No, I don't have one tonight.
Like no sports?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you thought I meant like your little shitty games you make for us to play?
There's a
Not a.
There was a Timberwolves game. They were up by 17. They are now up by 8 against the shorthanded Philly 76ers.
lead's smaller than it was.
Yes,
They're catching up.
you're catching up. You did your math. Okay, Dakota, you're right. Patrick Mahomes is the favorite to win the MVP, followed by Jalen Hurts. What? Okay, but what's the rushing stats? Jalen Hurts has like 18 rushing touchdowns. I know that because I have DeAndre Swift, and he gets 0 rushing touchdowns because of Jalen Hurts.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm strictly judging him on his quarterback throwing
You're
ability.
just judging on blind stats.
Typical Vikings fan over there.
Shut up. Are you comparing Hurts to Jordan Love?
No, all I'm saying is Jordan Love's not that bad.
He's been pretty bad.
No. No.
I don't think he has ever looked better than mediocre this year.
Okay.
Can he win a Super Bowl?
Yes.
Whoa.
You believe that?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's
Hot
going to
takes.
happen.
Oh, God.
What are the Vegas odds on
Packers.
Jordan Love ever winning a Super Bowl? Because put 100 on that, and
Let's go.
Your kid's going to college. Anywhere for 10 years.
The Packers, based on their most recent odds, plus 20,000, sport a 0.5% chance of winning the Super Bowl.
Plus 20
that's-
grand for
that's a
100
For
team.
this year. Yeah, cool.
That's the
You're
whole
right.
team.
They're not winning this year.
Yeah.
No, just can you make a bet with Vegas? Can you make a 10-year bet with Vegas?
Oh, I don't know. That's
What if you
should.
die? Who cashes
You
out?
gotta-
on
you
that?
gotta name a beneficiary.
The house, no,
The
house.
one-
Yeah,
the
the
one
house will just take
cousin-
it. Yep.
I gotta hand it to Trevor because we're sharing a mic. Trevor's literally running sound. He's moving when I just start ranting. He moves it from one.
I'm the AV guy.
And so
We joked about him taking the mic away from you before you got here.
if it sounds like I'm walking past the mic, just angrily stomping around and then deciding to drop in and give my piece, that's the mental image I want you to have.
Trevor.
It's like a war room.
Good. Okay, well, I like that. That's a good stat, though. We hate on Jordan Love, and I will always hate on Jordan Love because of who his previous quarterbacks were. I need to hate on Jordan Love.
Wait, 2 guys that we both want to be Vikings?
Yeah.
Fair.
Hate on Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't hate on Jordan Love too much. Eventually, he will be a Viking for one season.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So
aren't you?
everybody that loves Brett Favre, me included, is jealous of Aaron Rodgers.
When does he show his wiener?
Who? Aaron?
Has Aaron done that yet? No, Aaron's got to show his first, and then
That's not. So I was realizing.
we're
Aaron's
still
a
about
different
18 years away
prophecy.
from that, huh?
That's what I was saying. So everybody that loves Brett Favre is jealous of Aaron Rodgers because he's like the rebel, dude. He's like the biker. Brett Favre was the wrangler. And, what should I do?
Wish I do.
Just Brett. And everyone, we loved that. That was fun. That was comfortable. That was just get out there, sling it.
Should I take my pants off, take pictures of my wiener?
Yep.
What should I do?
Check
Answer's
back my
always
trophies.
yes.
And then Aaron Rodgers was the like, hey, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna be explicit with someone outside of your home? He's like, no, man, I'm gonna eat a bunch of Quaaludes and sit in a dark room for 48 hours.
He said, I'm going to date Olivia Munn for a while,
and then just
then Danica Patrick, and now Shailene Woodley. You kidding me?
Well, they're not together anymore.
Oh, that's right.
I think all those are beards for Aaron Rodgers.
Wow.
Whoa, hot take. Maybe you're right.
elaborate for those who don't understand.
Okay,
the term
I could
beard.
see it. I
do.
could see it for Danica,
I
but
do.
not the other two.
Danica Patrick, by the way,
Also because I have a crush on Shailene Woodley.
GoDaddy.
But I don't. I think that was probably some kind of
Tom Cruise
Cole,
cover up.
yeah.
Tom Cruise-esque.
cool thing. Dude, he's totally in the closet. He literally just.
Do you think
spent
there was a
couple days
contract signed in a helicopter, like with Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes?
Wait,
Look it up.
Aaron Rodgers?
Look it up.
You think?
there. Yeah.
Oh my
What are you doing?
man,
You catch your breath.
I have asthma.
You got your inhaler going?
Well, I'm good now, man. Albuterol, bro.
Good. Good. Okay. Packers did beat the Chargers. Chargers should be way better than they are.
Okay. Well, so is Herbert. That's the whole thing. Everyone's, oh my God, Herbert. Herbert passes the eye test. He's cool. He looks like a quarterback.
I'm partly with you.
He's not that good.
I'm partly with you.
Neither's the team.
Well, so the team sucks. Of course. Herbert is like 20-0 or something when his team allows less than 24 points. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, your defense should be allowing less
They
than
have
3
the highest paid
touchdowns.
defense in the league.
Was Philip
Which is
Rivers
also nuts.
better than Tom Brady? Would he have won more Super Bowls on?
That's not what we're talking about.
But we should.
Way to
be.
just twist it up.
I'm
No,
just saying.
you're stoned. Okay. All right. Enough about the Packers. Go ahead, Trevor. Take it from them.
I'm here now.
Okay, good. We got Trevor back. On to the Vikes. Beat ourselves again. Three turnovers to 0. That's what it comes down to. We can talk about the refs missing calls, and they absolutely did. I want to talk about Kareem Jackson in a second because he's just a shithead.
No, it's cool. They made the call Monday morning.
It took them 8 hours.
They did make the call.
Yeah, super quick
We had already lost
After
the game
after
by
the
then.
game, they made the call.
after
Yeah.
the game.
But it's cool because the NFL they get more revenue now.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. So it's all good. I think we have an Alexander Madison problem, and I'd like to point out a stat. This stat is courtesy of you. Jerry Rice didn't fumble on the Minnesota Vikings subreddit.
That's a verified source.
That's great. Well, no, it's just a stat. Excluding end of game kneel downs, run out the clock situations, the Vikings. Oh, sorry, this is not the Madison stat. This is a Madison stat. This is an issue too, and I'm gonna bring it up right after. Because I know on previous episodes I've hated on KOC a little bit. I've kind of come back to that. Prior to last week, maybe should have been garnishing some Coach of the Year consideration, judging on who we've lost and how we've maintained. But first, I want to be critical of him and his playing time of Alexander Madison. An amazing pass blocker, but does that justify 11 runs inside the 10-yard line that have netted 0 touchdowns and a total of -5 yards? Is his pass blocking good enough to cover up all the other trash? Because I feel like it's been bad with Alexander Madison.
I mean, depends on who your quarterback is. How many times are you trying to throw the ball a game? So now we have Josh Dobbs, who has supplemented the running game well. And I'm at the point now where I'm like, I think we need the support where we can get it.
Trevor, this is
Because
why we bring you on.
Here's the thing about Chandler. He looked great.
Yes.
31-yard run on 4th down on the fake.
Yep.
A few other ones as well.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, one of Dobbs' interception in the 4th quarter linebacker just came through, blasted Chandler, went right past him.
It's a pass protection for sure. I know. And we
And,
can't
yeah.
give it away by who's in the backfield with what we're going to do. I get it. Maybe Madison's earned it. But how many times has he ran right into the ass of one of the old linemen when there's, I'm not saying there's always holes, but he's missed them if they are there. I think it's just kind of mediocrity defined with Madison. So kind of part and parcel to that. I don't say that. That's because of Trent.
That's
oh my
terrible.
God. I'm sorry, Dakota,
Wow.
to remind you of that.
That's
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, I've never said that in my life.
Yeah, that's shame.
I've never
Oh,
heard you say
no.
it. Stop me in my tracks.
Jeez Louise. I'm sorry, guys.
Mm.
Let's just get right to this
Don't
next
apologize.
tweet.
It's
45-year
Okay.
a 45-year-old man over there.
So sure, maybe a little bit of critique with his insistence on Alexander Madison. So now I'm going to say this: excluding end of game kneel downs. This is from Jerry Rice didn't fumble. Excluding end of game kneel downs, run out the clock situations, the Vikings offense has had 14 drives in the fourth quarter this year while possessing a lead. Total points scored 3. We get way too conservative and we let teams back in. This is I'm bringing back all the one-score game issues.
I feel like we're underperforming.
Yes. We've controlled the game. Like, look at the Saints. The Saints
say
almost came back with Jameis Winston. And sure, maybe he gives them a better chance than Carr, but still, it's stupid. We let him right back in. We get crazy conservative. We've had some questionable punts when we could have went for it on 4th and short. And we let teams back in. We make it too close. And we kind of did the same thing just last week. And with the turnovers and the missed penalty calls, that was enough for the Broncos to take it. Thoughts?
And so this is with the lead.
Yes. In the fourth quarter with a lead, 14 drives, 3 points total. That's bad.
Well, I'm just not accustomed to us to having a lead in the fourth quarter in the first place.
So that's a good point.
Because we're very encapsulated, overwhelmed with all these fourth quarter comebacks. Kirk did them all year last year.
Miss you, Kirk.
Makes them look great. Dobbs does it. His spot start, first game in. Yeah, it makes KOC look like a genius. And
Right.
I guess over a course of larger body of work, it just kind of, meh, do the button.
I'm with you.
Which one? The rambling button?
The fart one.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to know how much time got taken off the clock during those drives.
Usually about 15 minutes a quarter.
Not. I guarantee you it's not a lot because it's a handful of 3 and outs.
Well, I think it's on average 15 minutes a quarter.
That's not what he meant.
Unless it's soccer, then you have no clue.
Not what he
They
meant.
just add it. Like,
Dakota,
why?
I'd like to give you the opportunity to use this stat to shit on the Vikes because we talk our Packers poop.
Don't give him ammo.
No, come on.
You know what? You should take a while. You should take a while.
Your
Take a
end of
rant.
season record will
Take a rant.
do
Tell us about
everything
it.
for me.
Really? The in-season record? Like a perfect 500 is what you're waiting
No,
for?
your end of season record.
Oh, sure.
Yep. So
Okay.
thoughts and prayers.
There's no end if you make
He's
it to the
gonna
last game.
he's just storing the ammo for the end of season.
That's okay. I mean, Vikings are gonna have a great season.
Really?
Bowl, right?
Well, that's your hot take pick. Still think that?
Well, on the post-it note.
What's our end of
Yeah,
season
what
record,
happened to
Dakota? Dakota, what's our end of season record?
What are you guys right now?
6 and 5.
6 and 5, yeah.
And losing that game, honestly, like our playoff chances went from like 74 to like 73.
Sets us up for a great pick.
And those aren't the numbers, but the difference was very minor. Jane, I don't want to hear it.
I thought that was Sodi.
Could have been, dude.
It was a dog.
I took
Right.
Mom and Amber out to a beautiful little Mexican spot in Buffalo Monday night. Because I got super fortunate that
So you have
my
gas.
gal and my mom's birthdays are 2 days apart. Oh, it's fantastic.
I got fortunate that my wife's birthday is on Valentine's Day. That's not a good thing at all. It's a big day for me.
I'm literally saying how I get to celebrate 2 different people, and you're just talking about how you get to skip presents. So
You guys will win 2 more
yeah.
games this year.
2?
Yep.
which 2?
So what are we? We're 8 and 9, according to you?
Yeah.
But we're also your hot pick Super Bowl take?
That still wins the division.
It does. Well, it'll be a wild card, I bet. Seriously, though, it'll be
Yeah.
a wild card.
You can sneak in, make a run for it.
Who's going better than 8 and 9?
The Lions.
Oh yeah, they're like 8 and 2.
What are you
aren't
talking about? Yes.
Well, they could slide.
Dan Campbell, fanboy over there.
I don't
Well-
watch football. I try. I
know.
wish I could.
I feel like you can. You have Sundays off.
No, dude. Listen.
What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do instead?
Usually drive home from the cabin.
You don't have K-Fan on?
We don't have K-Fan up there.
Well, in about 45 minutes you do.
You remember the last time?
About 45 minutes from your cabin, you have K-Fan.
Do you know who the weather girl
This
is
is
up
not
there?
an excuse.
If I say
No.
the name, I bet you'll remember.
No.
I'm Jennifer Wojcicki.
Okay.
If anyone's been up north on a pontoon and you got the weather report coming through on anything north of Brainerd,
Yeah.
Jennifer Wojcicki is the
Yeah.
Keith Marler. Do you know that name?
No.
Yeah.
You don't?
I don't. Trevor, do you?
Keith Marler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a CBS family.
I'm lost.
I don't know Jennifer Louise.
I'm lost.
He's a Fox News guy, controversial,
Sure.
but he was gospel as far as weather came for me. You okay? Are you perspiring?
You want me to take my shirt off again?
Again? Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Remember?
No, because luckily that computer screen blocks me from
And then
the
you pointed out to
smut you
Dakota,
produce.
who had never seen me shirtless, about my nipples.
Yeah, I wasn't there that time, George.
Trevor wants me to take my shirt off.
Do it.
Here I go.
Do it. Do it.
If he does, we're going live on Instagram.
Shirt's off. JK, it's not off yet. We're going to start with the hat and we'll see where it goes.
We should go live anyways.
Um,
Do you want me to produce content?
Always. Always I do.
Hey,
Okay.
what do we pay you
So
for?
bad things
I'm going to take a selfie with Trevor. And
out of
post
the
it
way.
on X.
Here's a fun little metric or a graph. Tweet by Tom Bliss, Data with Bliss. The Vikings are officially, you guys, according to these numbers, and I don't know how they get these numbers,
Talk to Doc, dude. We're doing a photo shoot.
but listen to this. The Vikings are, by a wide margin, the unluckiest team of the year so far.
Duh.
And I think this was coming because of
For
last
a
year.
century.
Because of last year.
They just made an article about this?
Well, this is for this year. He's not listening.
Oh, there's glamour shots going on over in the corner.
Yep.
Really distracted.
Trevor's, he looks great.
So anyway, percentages for lucky teams are all the way up to like the Vikes are a negative 195.7%. The next most unlucky team are the Bears at negative 100.2%.
Jane
Unlucky.
can't take it.
Do you know who the luckiest team in the league is at 173.2%?
Green Bay.
It is.
Let's go. Because they got a bunch of cheese
It
and
is.
horseshoes up their poops.
Again, I don't. Oh, here are the metrics.
Give us the metrics, George.
There's dropped interceptions, dropped passes,
at all
field
those
goals
metrics.
and extra points attempted by opponent.
So it's
fumble recoveries
Doc,
by
you
either
are
team.
covered in
it's
metrics
just
right
if
now.
a team is performing
It's
or
a
not.
lot of
What do you
things.
mean
No.
lucky or not? The guy
Multiple
dropped an
showers to
interception.
wash the
Congratulations,
metrics
you didn't do your job.
That's unlucky.
No, you
Dude.
didn't do your job.
It's the unlucky.
What do you mean?
Dude, do you not trust the
Get
metrics?
these bullshit stats out of here.
Hey,
They're
don't,
metrics.
hey, don't yell at me. Yell at Tom Bliss.
They're not solid, but they're
Jesus,
metrics.
Tom.
This is from Data with Bliss.
This is Bush League, Thomas.
2003 net WPA by Luck through week 11.
Cool. Yeah,
Trevor,
I can make
your
up
opinion
Excel
on
spreadsheet
more
too.
specific-
Metric stats.
Hold on. More specifically,
I'd like his opinion.
Green Bay benefited from 10% or more WPA dropped passes by the Chargers.
Congratulations, the guy didn't do his job. That's not luck.
That's the Packers. That's the Packers' fault.
Every time I've been
Or-
fired,
I don't know.
bad luck.
Right.
Just bad luck. Wasn't bad performance.
It ain't me,
Overtime,
dog.
bad luck.
It ain't me.
Had a bad month, bad year.
That's
You
all.
say that about Ponder. He's just having a bad season. We got rid of him.
Again, we hugged when we drafted Christian Ponder.
I was so pumped, dude. B-dubs, Rapids.
So pumped. No, we were in your home, but
I had a home.
your mom's home.
Okay, that's gone.
You know. Okay, so we're super unlucky. Kareem Jackson. Again, this shithead, after returning from a 2-game suspension on the very first drive, spears the balls out of Josh Dobbs, gets suspended,
Hey, he's
Plays
a
the full
first-time
game.
offender.
plays the full game, doesn't get
first-time
penalized,
offender.
comes back and says, I'm unsure of how to play the game going forward.
I mean, he's defensive player. of
He's
the year.
36 years old. Leave him alone.
Is he actually?
Yeah, he's old.
He's that old?
Watch Brian
Yep.
Dawkins' tape.
Has he been doing this all his career?
Yeah,
I thought there was a younger dude.
different era.
Man, I don't know. You do something like that and you're like, I don't know what I did wrong. I'm going to use it right here. Fuck that guy.
Whoa!
Seriously.
Fired up.
Oh!
Honestly. Well, Dakota, you should be too with what he did to Luke Musgrave. That's why he got suspended in the first
I
place.
know he's got
that
a
was a crazy
lacerated
hit.
kidney.
Yes, exactly. That was a nuts hit.
No.
Who that is? Well, why would you post it? Did he post it?
No, I just.
It's pretty good.
Talking about him. Yeah, I'll tell you.
For those who
about
cannot see, it's
I'll tell you about
a friend
this.
of ours, flower crown,
Longtime friend.
They're good.
Looks like
shoestring belt.
he already looks like Jesus. His photo was edited to make
when
him
we
look
let
more like
Jane
Jesus.
out. Ugh.
All right. Before we move on from the NFL, because it's been too long, I just want to comment on my fantasy prowess. In 2 out of my 3 leagues, I am first place and points leader.
Woo!
Wait, which league? Which league? The one with a bunch of people that care, or the
Both of the
one
ones
with
you are
me?
in. Both of the ones you are in.
Okay, so the one with a bunch of people who care, or the one with half the people who care?
Well, so one of them, a bunch of people care, and the other half the people care. I'm in first and points leader in both of them.
Seriously?
Yes.
2.0 and China Fitness?
Correct.
Really?
Are you China Fitness?
What does that even stand for?
I don't think it's
It's an athletic club.
Who came up with that?
I think Alex did.
Really?
Which that's rightfully so. He should have taken the commissioner's spot from you immediately.
Hey, I happily handed it to him.
Fact check, call him.
I don't gesture your hands at me.
Fact check, call him.
This is why we need video. I'm being wrongfully
Cheating.
accused. I had no issue handing
Cheating,
over commish
George.
duties. Had no
I'm
issue
leaving
handing
I'm
over
leaving the
commish
4-letter
duties.
word out. Actually, it's a 3-letter. Can I say it then?
What?
Cheating ass George.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah, as long as you don't
Is
say
this
that.
demonetized now?
This is a thing, and in that league, I'm the cheater. I'm the cheating commish. I'm no longer commish.
Hey, bro, comment.
I'm just
Did you
super good
come
at
up with
drafting.
China Fitness? Question mark. Yes, you.
Nice.
Sent with fireworks.
All right. We're gonna do my top 5 because I got another list for you.
Is it fast food?
No, I know. I've been. I will cover this first before I go into my top 5. I tried. Where'd it go? I tried the Good Burger 2 meal at Arby's.
So I'm pretty sure this podcast is an opportunity for George to just get thick this winter. Because
Maybe.
every show prep he does involves him getting fast food.
It's not true.
Here I
It's
am
not true. It's not
writing
been
down
everyone.
notes on a cocktail
This is episode
napkin.
9. I've done 2 fast food lists.
Man, you should
Have you eaten more or less fast food since you started doing lists?
Same.
Bullshit.
Same. I still don't consume a lot of fast food. I'm just a little passionate about it.
But now you just talk about it more?
Yeah.
So why did you eat it before?
What do you mean? Because I do enjoy it.
So this has always been a passion of yours.
It's not. I get passionate about it. I'm not. Fast food is not my passion.
Is it something that you're willing to do and put effort into reviewing it and letting other people know where to eat these fast food items?
For funsies,
Is it something you're going to continue to do?
maybe.
Why?
Because it's good.
For you?
What are you saying?
I'm just wondering. I just want
Are
to
you
know.
on your high horse because you're below 200 pounds now for the first time in your life?
I'm not
Congrats, by the way.
anymore.
That's amazing.
I'm not, by the
Oh,
way.
you went back. Okay. But either way,
Dude, I was at
It's
like
still a congrats.
198 Friday morning, went up to the cabin, and my old man wasn't feeling good.
that's all it takes.
So it was soups, and
Yeah.
we're getting fat, breads, all sassy.
Well,
Came
what-
home, 213 Monday morning. Good Lord.
How much of the good stuff was consumed before you ate?
Well, I mean,
Did that contribute?
we did start talking about renting scaffolding to get a film off the windows that are real up high.
It's something you only talk about if you've enjoyed
Trevor's been there, right? Oh, yeah. Were you there the night that we like broke in? The night I got banned from the cabin for about 2 years?
the Keandre night.
Yes.
I can't wait. Can't wait.
Dakota will have to show you that video. It's a good one.
Oh, that we should post that on X.
Anyways,
We own, Tryman owns
we
it.
should. No, that's a great idea.
Well, we should check with him first. That's I Eat Duty's property.
He sent it to me recently.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, just recently.
It's ours.
When he was talking about coming into town tonight and that he can't wait.
Hammer down.
Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I had the Good Burger 2 meal. It was pretty mediocre.
What's all on it?
They pretty much do a Thousand Island sauce. They do extra pickles.
Explain Good Burger 2, because I didn't even know they made a second one.
It's apparently a Wagyu beef burger. And I feel like fast food can't
Pronounce
do,
that again?
Can't do Wagyu. Wagyu.
Okay, I must be pronouncing it wrong.
Wagyu?
Just like bagels.
Are you talking about my A's? Dude, you're a Minnesotan just like me.
So I used to pronounce it Wagyu. If it's Wag-you,
I think you say the Y. I'll feel stupid if you don't.
because I'm talking about a distant slime. Wagyu. You're talking about grabbing someone and shaking them like a tail. Wagyu.
You're doing all you can to stop me from finishing my points.
I want to hear it.
Wagyu. Thank you.
Thank you, Wagyu.
It was a mediocre burger. What was really good though was the strawberry shake that came with it.
Jamocha?
Nah, just strawberry.
Isn't that that's an Arby's thing?
Maybe.
What restaurant were you at?
Arby's.
So you had the option.
No, the shake comes with the Good Burger 2 meal. I just got the Good Burger 2 meal as is. The fries surprised me. Great, crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside, but the taste overall bland.
Arby's fries?
I would
Yeah.
still not eat Arby's.
Welcome.
man.
What do you mean?
You're just discovering Arby's fries?
Well,
Expand.
I thought they were mediocre.
Expand
The
on
crinkle,
No,
the
curly
crinkles.
fries?
No, the crinkles. I got the crinkle.
Oh.
I did get the option of curly.
So that
they gave
is-
me the option.
Is that with the good burger?
No, they gave me the option, and I said crinkle because that's what was on the commercial.
Why wouldn't you get curlies?
Because I've had the curlies from Arby's. This was I don't know. I thought that was part of the. I didn't expect the option. I panicked.
So wait, are you talking about you don't like having the same thing over and over?
No,
Just
no.
checking, just checking.
I'm very. No, I if I like something, I consume it often. So, my top 5, and it's a very thematic top 5 that I'm thankful for. This is my top 5 Thanksgiving foods. I'm gonna tell you right now what's not on the list: turkey or ham.
I should probably do it.
What are you eating then?
Well, so I enjoy those things, but to me, that's like the Rug and Big Lebowski. They tie the meal together, but by themselves, I prefer other things. You guys ready? Zodi?
Sorry.
Zodi? You ready for my top 5?
I'm going to refer to my proxy.
Is it say my top 5 now?
You want my top 5?
My top 5. Number 5.
You don't care about my top 5.
I don't. I do. You had a good idea for a top 5, though, that I do want to hear. Trevor gets a segment, by the way.
I don't remember that.
What did we say?
I don't know.
Dakota, what did we say for his top?
Man, no.
It was a good top 5.
Frozen
Frozen pizzas.
Pizzas,
Yes.
yeah.
Frozen pizzas, top 5.
spoilers.
That's coming up. Anyways, my number 5 Thanksgiving food, cranberry sauce. Because you mix it goes with everything. You have it with the turkey. You have it with your mashed potatoes. You have it with your stuffing.
Do you?
You found the gelatin?
I do.
The gelatin?
Yeah, like straight out of the can.
Straight out of the can.
I bet
a
less
nice,
than-
a nice
sucker down.
tubular cranberry.
Less than 25% of Americans eat cranberry sauce on Thanksgiving Day, I would bet. I bet out of the 4 people in here, you're the only one.
Weirdos. Really? Do you guys not have cranberries?
I don't.
We didn't have it at our table often.
I don't eat it.
Oh, wow! I had no idea. I had
I'm
no
a
idea.
G.
I thought that
I'm
was
an oracle. You should blind me, leave me on a mountain, and bring me women when I desire them. Let's go.
Okay, it was
God.
300.
I mean,
I
you're just,
didn't
know that
using
was a thing.
metrics, so
It
that's
still
just
makes
metrics.
It still makes my
No,
top
it's not.
5. Still
It's
makes my
knowing
top
your
5.
audience and knowing who you're involved with.
It still makes my top 5.
You weirdo.
Okay, but we're in the north. But we're in the northwest. There's no way. Hey, one of us
Have
is
you
not from here.
slapped a slab, a nice slice, looking like a piece of Spam of just cranberry sauce right in the old gullet, swished her around and gutted her?
Absolutely.
Get out of here.
Absolutely, I have.
Who are your grandparents? Who let you near that?
Are you talking shit about my fallen grandparents?
No, I'm wondering who let you near the cranberry sauce with the tongue you have. Have you never seen
Oh,
that?
I've
That
seen
tongue?
No, I've showed him.
I've
that tongue.
I've shown him my tongue.
That's
I got
something we
tongue.
should put on the Twitter X
Do it.
page.
I'll
don't
flash
think
it right
most
now.
people
I'll
know
take
what
my shirt off
Georgie's
and stick my tongue out right
packing
now.
Oh,
back
man,
there.
we're X-rated.
Georgie's
Yeah.
packing back there. That's why he's the host.
Hey, read the sign behind me.
That thing doesn't get
I will
tired.
take my shirt off and stick my tongue out for you guys.
That thing doesn't get tired. I feel like I
Sody?
fell down leaving a bar one time, and his tongue picked up the back of my hoodie and stopped me from falling.
Sody, say I won't.
TQFG, bro.
Exactly.
Derek Weisseth, The Quest for Nar.
Exactly. Number 5 is cranberry sauce. I'm glad that was. I didn't know that. You guys, that's crazy to me. My number 4 is mashed potatoes. Again, because you combine it with everything, and I'm all about the combinations on your plate.
I don't know how that's only number 4.
You're giving us the best palettes to use to mix paints, not the best paints to make a picture.
Anyways, number 3 is the sweet potatoes. Love them. Oh, they're so good.
So
they don't
you have
even
both?
they don't even need marshmallows. Oh, we have both.
Tell us what you'll
100%
combine them
both.
with to make them good, though.
You just add brown sugar and shit. I don't know. They're great. I don't make them. I love it though. I love it though.
My job's not in the kitchen.
Number 2 is going to be the green bean casserole. Specifically, my wife's.
Green Bay.
Baby's a shout out to you.
What's in it?
She kills it. I don't know, but man, it's from scratch. It's from scratch, and she does the crispy onions on top, and I can't get enough of it. And she asked me today, she goes, is it that big a deal if I don't make the green bean casserole?
Divorce.
I looked at her, and it took her about 3 seconds before she retracted that. That's not what happened. She said, your mom's making bacon wrapped asparagus. Is it okay if I don't make the bean casserole? And I said, that's okay. If it's too much, it's too much. Wow. I'm really bummed about it, though.
You're going to give up your number 2 that
I know.
easy?
No, she goes, I'll make it for you another time. And I said, as long as that time is within 1 week from today.
Dude's
Been like tonight.
He's
I
super
agree.
demanding.
Yes.
I couldn't live in
When
your
it comes to
house.
the green bean casserole, pff,
Anyway, just so I get your poll right.
Get outta
Number
here.
5 is cranberry sauce. Number 4, mashed potatoes. Number 3, sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes.
sweet pitas.
It autocorrected to sweet potatoes.
Pita.
Tell you who's got some sweet pitas. Us. Right? Look at us.
Look at us. Number 2 is a green bean.
Wait, what was 3? Sweet
You
potatoes.
just said it, sweet potatoes.
Number 3 is green bean casserole or hot dish?
Number 2 is green bean casserole.
Casserole? What
Yes.
state you consuming this in? I've never had one of them.
Well, it's
Let's get loud.
George's dad's from
this is
Wisconsin.
not a hot dish, though.
Green bean. All right. I'll put casserole.
Doesn't it kind of need tots to be a hot
Is this
dish?
a Minnesota sports podcast?
Doesn't it need tots to be a hot
Mostly.
dish?
I'm
Mostly.
confused.
Can I say my number 1?
If
Drum
you
roll.
would,
What's the one
take
thing I'm
forever.
leaving off so far?
I'll tell you what my number 1 is. You know what it is?
Go.
It's technically called like a corn bake, but it's creamed corn and then cornbread had a baby.
Ooh.
That's my
Corn casserole.
one.
Oh
Ooh.
shoot, I'm a casserole guy.
Oh, wow.
That's your number 1?
Hey,
Trevor?
Hey, cream
Squire
corn.
corn.
Squire corn.
That's what we call
Seriously?
Trevor's last name is Squire.
Scorn.
Scorn.
That's also what I'm eating at the dinner table at Thanksgiving.
I'm bringing scorn.
Cream,
lot of scorn.
cream corn was my honorable mention number
Do
6.
you use Jiffy cornbread mix in the cooking? Because I do in mine.
We crumble up Ritz.
Frick around and find out Trevor's scorn.
That's
Where are you
great.
going to be
Man.
tomorrow?
That sounds
Are
great.
you still in the same neighborhood? Because I'm pretty sure I know the roads well enough to drive a vehicle for myself.
I will actually be in Somerset, Wisconsin.
You
that's
said
too
that,
bad.
didn't you?
Yep.
There I go, not paying
You ready for
attention
my
to the
number 1?
talent.
It honestly, like, I got to try that.
I'm
First
so
of all. I gotta
excited
try
for corn
scorn. I
casserole.
got to try scorn, but it's stuffing.
Scorn.
Stuffing. Stuffing for me. Can't get enough of it. Jane, come on in. What are you doing?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
She is?
Wait a minute. What again? Something that's like saying, my favorite drink would be water. You know, but it can be so stuffing.
Water might be my favorite drink.
Describe the stuffing. Is it stovetop out of a box? Is it something that's
Emily gets a gluten-free stuffing from Williams Sonoma, and it's freaking so good.
so that sounds?
but then she does her own thing too. To
so
it.
what does she do to it?
I don't know, man.
He's not in the kitchen.
What do you do to your stuffing?
She makes it, and it's great. That's my number 1.
Why
Can't
doesn't
get
she
enough
want
of
to be a
stuffing.
part of this?
Stuffing is always what I get second and third helpings of before anything else.
I love stuffing too, but
Well, then quit hating.
no,
You're just being
if
critical
I
to
make
be
it,
critical.
If I make it, that's 10th on the list. If my mother makes it or Amber makes it, it's top 3.
Good point. So it's my wife. All these things have been my wife making them in it, except for the cranberry sauce.
Have you had bad stuffing?
Yeah.
So you
Oh, God,
understand
yes.
there are people out there. It's not just us in the world, Georgie.
Yeah.
It's not just us. You're very fortunate. You've been around people that can make good stuffing. I've known some families. All right.
Oh, I'm sure.
I've been there.
Dry,
They suffer.
bland. You kidding me?
Sucks. You don't want to eat it. And that's a staple. That's something I fill up on. I create a pillow of stuffing to land the turkey so it can take a nap as I do. Okay?
Oh, I have no doubt that you do Thanksgiving in maximum potential of the meal in front of you. You figure it out.
I've never put more preparation and planning into anything in my life, into how I'm going to handle my bodily functions throughout the day on Thanksgiving Day.
So
and
do
the
you-
fluctuation of waist size,
believe it.
water weight, gain.
Do you look nice if you're going somewhere for Thanksgiving, or are you sweatpants all the way?
Dude, I look good if I leave the house,
Sweatpants.
I love looking good. I do.
Sweatpants. I do too, but for
But it's
Thanksgiving, it's
Thanksgiving.
sweatpants. When you're
So-
with family, it's sweatpants.
My gal looks good in relaxing clothing. I don't. I look like
You look great. Come on, man. Give yourself some credit. With your new Under Armour gear. Remember when you and Doc had the same pants?
So-
you look good, dude.
when you have
Pants are flat.
an 18 pack of lumps that you could draw a face on, and you've got a nice rack of lamb up top.
Name that movie. Zoolander. Did I just ruin it for
Did
you?
it?
Sorry, dog.
Well, now I'm thinking of Zoolander.
Wolves back up by 15. Let's go.
Okay, yeah. So anyway,
That
you
reminded you.
lose weight, things get looser.
Yep.
And I don't have enough time to have a Lou Ferrigno physique yet. So I'm letting things, tighten up on their own time. Skin's gonna retract.
Man,
I feel like this conversation got gross.
it got weird. Do you know what it kind of
Anyway.
reminds me of? Do you know Ethan Suplee?
Loose
The
clothing on a
actor?
loose guy.
Dude, he's
It
ripped
looks
now.
loose.
Yeah, was just on like cover of Men's Fitness.
Yeah.
I played a young version of him in Mr. Woodcock, first of all, when he was still obese. So you're on that trajectory, dog.
What do you mean?
Ethan Suplee, look him up right now.
I know Ethan Suplee.
He's
Yeah,
saying you're gonna
look him
look
up right
good.
now.
We're on a first name basis, dude. We chatted at your premiere.
Look
and
him up
dog.
right now.
You, me, and Joe Po.
We did.
Yeah, Joe Po.
Look him up right now.
Who, Ethan Suplee?
I'm saying he was just on the cover of Men's Fitness. He's ripped now.
Yeah, he's my inspiration.
Good.
Obviously.
Congrats.
After you played a young, troublesome him, how many times did you get assaulted in the pelvic
By a
area?
5-pound latex basketball?
So did Billy Bob Thornton actually throw that ball, or was that sent out of a wide receiver
Well,
machine?
we did multiple angles.
Who threw it?
He did it, but then when the angle
He actually threw it?
when the angle was on him, when it reversed to just on me, it was
Did you save the ball?
what do you mean?
Billy Bob Thornton actually threw a dodgeball at your balls and hit him,
Yeah.
and you didn't save it?
No.
Dude, there are guys in the
know,
NFL that will play one game and they catch a punt return and they get to keep that ball. You didn't get to keep the dodgeball?
I didn't know any better. I was
Billy
11.
Bob Thornton, he won an Oscar, didn't he?
I don't know. I don't
Well, he
think so.
banged Angelina Jolie. That's pretty cool.
You got me there. That's true.
And what he touched you. And we should be touching that. That should be in here. Billy Bob Thornton threw this at my nuts.
That's a good
Signed
point.
by Alec George. Are you still currently a member of SAG?
Well, now you're making me regret it. I haven't paid my dues in a while, dog.
But this is a gilded.
Maybe I can reach out.
Gilded
You're right.
as a guy.
Maybe I can reach out.
As a guy that gave it everything, literally blood, sweat, and
If it
tears.
makes you feel any better, I'll reach out.
I could not make it in the acting game. This guy was gilded.
Let's talk
And he
about hockey.
Gave it up to do this.
Hockey. A little bit of hacky. I don't want to talk about the Wild. The Sweden trip was supposed to reset them, according to the coach. We are now losers of 5 straight, including an 8-3 bitch slap by the Stars. And we play again in a couple nights. But what's going wrong?
I'll tell you why Sweden didn't work.
Okay.
Our entire team, we made Swedish, which I love.
Yes.
Skål. But we're like, okay, everyone needs to just calm down, become a team, bond. Let's bring them all home. Kind of like tonight, the night before Thanksgiving, when everybody they grew up with, being a weirdo, and partying with, that's what the Wild did. They went out and had a great time. They weren't at the hotel. Mm-hmm. They were hanging out with their cousins, man. Getting weird, going to techno shows, which are huge over there.
I've heard.
Yeah.
Well, so maybe they just partied instead of played.
But I want to hear Trevor's aspect because Trevor actually knows how to ice skate without cracking ribs.
Trevor played hockey.
Man, I don't have much to tell you. I feel like Carrillo is still recovering.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the same guy.
Well, that's got to be it, because if that's not it, then we're doomed.
Yeah, that's it.
What about your Blues, Doc?
6-4 in the last 10.
Wild card
Kurt,
spot?
Top of the wild card. And cannot wait until Tuesday.
Why?
They play the Wild.
And we're going. We're going.
You too?
Are you
And
still
you're
in
going to
town?
Timberwolves.
You still in town? No, we ended up going to.
Hang on.
Okay.
You too?
Are you want to come?
No, why would I want to go see a professional sports hockey team?
Tuesday night.
I don't know if you remember, Trevor, what company did I work for from age 16 to 18 while I was still employed? Or going to high school.
Torspo.
Torspo Hockey Company. Joey Bennett set the state high school record for Minnesota, and I actually got a fake dentist appointment out of school
To go make them
to
wear
go to
Torspo
East
gloves
Bethel
for that
Ice
shootout.
Arena
I know.
because that little, I won't say the S word because I'm still in good touch with him, but he was wearing Eagles as this ESPN Rise magazine. I don't know if you guys got those at whatever high school you went to. ESPN Rise. This photographer's shooting him. I walk in there as probably a 16-year-old, I think, and said, whoa, 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 what are you doing?
He ran the show.
Yep. And they have the lights off. I've never seen this in East Bethel Ice Arena. Trevor skated there 100,000 miles he's probably put on that ice. Lights are off, and they have lights on Joey Bennett. And I went, I bet you feel like a freaking diva, don't you? Look how pretty you are under these lights. And I said, take the goddamn Eagles off. And I looked at the photographer. I was 16. And I said, this guy's under contract with Torspo. Any photo you have with him wearing Eagles is null and void. Get rid of it. Start the shoot over. And he went,
you lied, but you knew how it worked.
100%. That guy would have said, show me his Even Joey looked at me like, dude, shut your mouth. He's real. He's going to put my
You're
photo
not real.
places.
He's real.
He's actually going to take pictures. And the guy went, cool. I just got here. I only got like 5 or 6 shots.
You didn't know.
Yep. And I had to, my uncle didn't believe in me to the point, and I hope he listens, where he said, dude, I got to pay to make these all white gloves that you need because I don't make all white gloves. They're stupid. Nobody would ever wear those. I'm like, Joey, Manic wears those.
Yeah.
And so he's like, I'm going to need like $80. I'm like, what? I'm going to put you on the cover of a magazine that goes out to every high school. I still need $80, bro. And so I paid for the gloves, gave them to him. If you Google image Joey Bennick right now, ESPN Rise magazine, all white Torspos, went out to every high school. It was great. My uncle sold the company the week after.
Pretty sure like half the hockey team had white gloves the next season.
No, only the first line. So after that, I'll let Trevor say there was a uniform change. Segue. After that, you guys changed to the Minnesota Wild, the blue and white.
Yeah.
Gangster jersey.
Because of Torspo?
I enjoyed that. I like the lettering a lot.
Okay. Do you guys want to take a break?
Joey had a twin brother.
Should we take a break?
Played goalie.
You guys want to take a break, or do you
He
want
had
to keep
Torspo
going while I go
pants.
pee? I have to pee so bad.
Go pee. I'll run the show.
Well,
Trevor can have my mic. I'll sit in your chair.
what is coming up next, Doc?
Leave the docket
This is
up.
this is your time.
Man, but
This
no,
is your
you-
time for
you
your
need-
thing.
You need to be
I will
here.
be
Structure's your
back in
thing.
30
Go to the
seconds.
bathroom.
Yep. We're moving
me
over
the
to
horse.
Doc. I will be right
so,
back.
So it's kind of wonderful and beautiful that you talked about the boys going out in Sweden all together and they weren't playing. How everybody comes back together, they come home, they go out.
Is he peeing in a sink?
Probably. Tonight is the greatest holiday of the year. Do you know what it is?
Well, it's get drunk with somebody you went to high school night.
So it is called Skanks Giving.
What?
You've never heard of this?
No.
You're killing me.
I'm a Lutheran.
Dude.
Get in there.
So Skanks Giving is all about everyone coming back home, seeing that person from high school, and doing whatever you want.
The problem is my wheelhouse was usually people I went to high school's parents, their moms.
Well, that's fine. They're probably out on Skanks Giving.
No, I'm here with you guys. What are we doing here? Where are we going after? Aren't we going somewhere?
Yeah.
Let's make that. Let's tell people about
Where are we
it.
going?
We should tell people, right?
Tell them.
Trevor,
Like the location?
Trevor, now that George's not here and I can actually do the Howard Stern style show I want to do.
Yeah, it's your stage.
Number 1, 2, and 3 pros of moving from Minnesota to Chicago, and number 1, 2, and 3 cons. But I want a pro, a con, pro, con, pro, con, and then I want you to finish with your ultimate pro. So actually save the best pro for last. We're good, George. Take your shirt off. Go to the bathroom. But first moment you said, damn, am I glad I made this decision. Moving from Minneapolis to Chicago.
Well, first time I visited was the summer. Summers here are beautiful too. Same climate, but it's just bigger. Amazing food, amazing festivals, culture, nightlife.
I was going to say
It's
bigger
just
as
bigger. There's just more to take in.
options. Yeah. I love, see, that is, we do get niched. Like, me, I love going up north to the cabin, small town feel, but it's a small town option. I can't go see a reggae band if I want to, get a little ziggy with it.
I don't know, man. Dave Chappelle's, he performed at Firehouse in East Bethel once.
He did?
Yeah, in Bethel. Want to clarify.
Was that the same place Lil White performed? That place got renamed
assume.
every time they signed a big name.
Yeah.
My dad's
had a
buddy
great
Reed the
promoter.
Hero actually got renamed Reed the Hero.
Did you commandeer his spot?
Who?
It's good.
Trevor's in your
No,
spot.
your spot's taken, George.
If you want to take the guest spot,
This was Doc's segment.
It's good. We talked about Skanks Giving.
You did?
He wants
Yeah,
to go where
that's
he
how
wants
we
to go
got
out.
here.
For that long?
that's how we got here. Anyway,
Not as
You didn't
big of a
think his bit
reaction
would be
as I
that
thought
long?
it
anyway,
was.
what
He was hoping from this is
was there a moment where you said maybe I made a mistake moving from Minneapolis to Chicago, leaving friends and family, people I knew, because I'm a big safety net guy. I do. I need Georgie. Obviously, look at, I can't do anything of value. I shouldn't say that. I do things that are
credit.
more
I moved-
valuable with people I love and enjoy, which is why I'm pumped about tonight.
you adapt, man. I mean, I moved there with four of my best friends. I had my safety net. Met new people, just kind of moved on. And then when you come back, it's like you just rekindle those connections with everyone, and you just have so many more stories, connections, just a different lifestyle.
I love that.
Yeah.
George, on God, no cap, fam. You were the reason I had so much fun in Cali, dude. Thank you.
Oh, wouldn't have been the same without you.
Seriously.
You know that.
People always say don't live with your best friends, but dude, so I was thinking about that.
Show we are jerking each other off right now.
No.
I love you.
Yeah, let's give him back the host chair. But real quick, Trevor, I'm going to change subjects because I love doing that. I want you to give me the 3 highlights you remember, because I was thinking about, did Trevor come out and visit in L.A.?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude.
Yes.
And immediately my brain went, Boy Scouts. I'm going to let Trevor, I want to give Trevor the segment.
I want to say my brain goes to Good Kid, Mad City, because that released right
Kendrick?
before you guys came out, and that's all we listened
Is
to.
that Kendrick?
Before we do that, because that's a great topic. Did we talk about Thanksgiving? Did I just miss it? Did I pee for that long?
No, he just isn't as excited for it.
Just run it back.
He was hoping you'd be
Run it
excited,
back.
Sody.
Run it back, because we're gonna store. We'll tease the Boy Scout, and then maybe
It's been teased.
No,
let's
it's fine.
leave the Boy Scout
I
alone.
just thought that you would be way more pumped for going out, getting silly. It's just not
It's
there.
known that you go out and get laid. I had no idea about this. It's apparently a Missouri thing. You go out, everyone's mission at the bar is to get laid.
Okay,
it's crazy.
So, real quick, I'll give you a personal experience. I know about this night, Doc. There's a reason I'm not excited about it. I'm about a 0-19 success rate for the 19 years I've been eligible to play in this game.
On your mature women
Let's
app.
just say I'm not hitting anybody's starting roster.
Oh, that's too bad.
And now that I'm probably in the best, physique I've been in a while,
You are.
damn it, I'm also the happiest I've been. And so, just so you know, ladies, where are we going tonight? Let's let them know.
Meteor Bar.
We're going to the Meteor Bar. If you're out there and you see me, you'll probably think it's Georgie. So stick with your gut and go after him. But if that big chubby guy with the beard in the back that looks like he wants to sing karaoke, but nobody will give him a mic, that's me, just so you know.
Oh, you deserve a mic for karaoke.
Happily taken.
Sody's got pipes.
I miss Rum River Inn for Skanksgiving.
Oh, Superman.
Trevor, did you know about Thanksgiving?
$5 Long Islands.
So
Yeah.
Superman was a drink Rum River Inn had. It's the only drink I've ever been to a bar where they literally say, after the second one, they mark your whole arm and neck with marks like you can't drink anymore.
What is it? But worse than a Long Island?
So Trevor never. Oh yeah, Trevor was smart enough. He steered. I'd be curious if your parents ever had a Superman. Anyway, I went there one time and I wanted a Long Island, and I saw somebody get this fish bowl of blue stuff, and what it was for me was the 18 to 24 maraschino cherries she recklessly dumped on top, and I went. I went. There's a sugary snack I can get on board
I
with.
hate that.
And I said, "What the fuck is that?" And she goes, "That's a Superman. You don't want one of those." I'm like, "The hell, I don't." Actually, I do remember this night. Jace was there with his wonderful wife and their parents, and I was hanging with my boy JVK, and I'm like, "Give me one of them Supermans." And it tasted like Kool-Aid, went down like water. Yep, I said, "I'll take a second." They made me a second. I went back and said, "I'll get a third." And she tagged me up like a wall that our boy Josh found in the middle of the night and just painted me with these X marks, like cut off. I'm like, "Why?" She goes, "Just give it an hour and come back and tell me how you feel."
An hour?
I made it like 20 minutes. I went outside to I can't remember what I did. Probably just to have a smoke.
You puked.
I came back in and just went, "What was that?" And write the recipe on my forehead. Because that's, wow, good for you.
Permanent marker.
But it was one of those drinks where it's so many different concoctions you can't taste. It's deadly. Why didn't you run the runoff music on that? That was a stupid story. Let's get back to the Halloween.
I mean, you're right, but I thought you were going to tell me what was in it.
Are we
besides
doing a break?
maraschino cherries.
Are we doing a break?
Not
And then we
anymore.
come right back and
I
do
peed.
Trevor Halloween.
We only got a few things left. Trevor Halloween.
Trevor Halloween in LA. Boy Scouts.
That's right. Okay, the Boy Scouts.
That's just so you know, if you want me to do 10 to 12 minutes, that's my 10 to 12. That's what I prepped for. As I remembered, what could Trevor talk about?
Well, you
so
know
I
there's
didn't have
always
to.
well, you know there's always Sody's topic of the week that you just never do. So this is your thing. This is both your guys' thing.
Can we go outside and prep real quick?
Do you have top 5 frozen pizzas, Trevor?
No, I only got Trevor Halloween.
Okay, good. We're gonna take a short break.
Let's go!
Hey, holidays are right around the corner. I know plenty of you are planning to travel. If you are traveling, plan that travel with a pro. at Sulit Experience, SULIT Experience, and receive up to $300 off of Aaron Hotel packages with a book by 11/21/23 date. If you are to book by that date, you have until 12/14/24, December 14th of 2024. That's over a year to redeem that. That's for fun in the sun, Hawaii, Europe, wellness and spa, whatever you're thinking, with a focus on sustainable and mindful travel. If you're feeling this, you need to email Kay at Sulit Experience for your well-planned travels. We're super back,
I've had headphones on.
and we're ready for Trevor's Boy Scout story. A little bit of background. Trevor's first time in California, got his first tattoo. We were there. Same tattoo artist that did Sodi's first tattoo as well. Donald on the left tit, interlude on the left knee.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was crazy. She's whose tattoo artist?
Kat Von D.
And you guys
From what's the show called?
I don't know. Emily
Something
was just
Inc.
telling me about it too. Mm-hmm.
Miami Inc.
Something
She was
like
like
that.
the judge on a Ink show for a long time.
Mm-hmm. That's from her carving out a presence on this
Google her
first
with the
show.
safe search.
I'm going to tell my quick version of both of your guys' tattoo stories. Sodi decided the day of that he wanted his grandpa's name in typewriter font on his left boob. We left that tattoo shop, and he goes, "I don't know if that was a good idea."
Dude, I had nightmares for like 4 days.
But
in a
then
row
you-
that it was misspelled.
But then you followed it up with the other names. Sodi's shirt's coming off. Let's get
Yep.
naked.
Yeah, get naked.
Let's get naked.
Get the phone out.
Let's get fucking naked. Oh, I had another F word.
George is
George.
so amped for me to take my.
Get your dang shirt off.
After
I'm
the
not gonna
break
give it
should
to you.
With all
really
your
be
lost-
for like
with
the
all your
Patreon.
lost weight, dude.
Here, I will.
You got to get a Patreon.
Cause yeah, I got
I know.
my brother and my dad. No, but the first one's more faded.
Brother, da, grandpa, last name.
Yeah,
Four lines.
but the reason I got a typewriter, if George remembers,
He took his shirt off.
Why did I use typewriter?
I don't know. We were going through a bunch of fonts.
When I was a kid, my grandparents used to babysit my brother.
Are
and
the
I.
pants coming off right now?
Well, I got to tuck in my shirt.
Say this into the mic.
Well, I didn't. We're not recording, are we?
Yes,
We are.
Ah,
We're live.
you guys never tell me.
We back. I said we back. We're as back as the wolves.
Hang on, my hands are in my pants.
Get your thumb out of your butt.
Dude, thrift store jeans, brand new. Nobody else wore them. I paid $6 for these things. I kind of wish somebody else would have put a couple miles in them, though, because the
Good for you.
inseam's smaller than I'm used to. Are we actually? Hey guys, it's Sodi. What's up? What's up? What's up? Smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe. What were we talking about?
Your tattoo.
Yeah. So my grandpa gave me a typewriter, an old one that he had, and I remember it was a cold, rainy day that he was babysitting us in a summer. When my parents were both working sun up to sundown. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this thing? This is stupid. And he's like, I don't know, write a story about an alien.
Yep.
I did. A couple of them.
Do you have it?
No,
I
gone.
don't think so. You never showed.
I probably got mad at the character one day because he did something I didn't plan on writing. And all of a sudden he changed for me. And for all I know, I was a 12-year-old standing out there with just stacks of sagas going, the world's not ready for this alien.
And then Trevor went to the same tattoo artist to get his tattoo. I've never seen a man sweat so much.
Mm-hmm.
Had to take his shirt off.
Wait, I was enjoying the things that California offered at the time.
Like the
and
tattoo
still
art,
does.
like the tattoo artist cleavage.
She told
Yeah.
me to take
Yeah.
That, of course.
Right. Right.
Um,
Seriously, right in your face too.
Well, yeah, right. I was sitting above her on the table, and
this
was just,
tattoo
like,
is
looking
going
down,
right above
watching
his,
her
right
carve
above his
needles.
right above his left knee.
Yeah,
So he
just
had-
watch her carve needle into my skin. It's getting hot. She's like, "You can take your shirt off if you want." And I'm like,
You know what?
I don't
Yes,
know.
I
I
will.
don't know." And then I was like on the verge of passing out, and I'm like, "Yeah, can I get some water too?" Very accommodating.
I think
got
Trevor
pale.
decided the shirt coming off is more for her than him. He said, temperate
He was hoping,
wise,
but nothing came of it.
I'm a little warm, but not shirt removal warm. Okay. But then he said, maybe she needs this. And it turned out to be a great tattoo. I think she put a little extra effort in.
Because you were
Yeah.
cute. She thought you were cute.
18-year-old.
You're pretty cute, dog.
You were 18?
Yeah.
And your parents
First
let you come
tattoo.
out and hang out with Georgie and me?
You
I was
were
18.
I was 19.
Oh,
No, first time in California.
it was
Had a
good
great
fun.
time.
It was good fun.
Halloween
How many times you go to Babs, big boy?
twice.
How many times did you...
I remember one of them.
But we were going to talk.
Did we talk about Carl's yet?
No,
we didn't
I was
talk
going to
about the
mention
Boy Scouts.
Carl.
Okay, Boy Scouts.
So first of all,
Here's the segment.
We all needed a costume.
Go ahead, guys. This is your thing. We needed.
I'm going to set the preface. Georgie and I living in California. Doc, you're just going to have to sit back and enjoy this one. Living in California, a couple of kids have literally no clue what we're doing. We both probably had solid plans back here, but we said, no, we're just going to move out to L.A. And we had friends that decided to join us on this terrible journey and come out and spend time with two what they thought were well-rounded kids that had their lives together. Trevor came out with, I can't remember who, I can't wait for the roster, but I know it was near Halloween, and we had ourselves a time.
You remember who it was? Think about it. We were all Boy Scouts together, dude.
Ao.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Herrig?
No. He came out separately.
He was there.
with his
But none of these
story,
guys were there for the fondue night.
Trevor, Alex, Jace.
I think that's it.
Take it away. It's your mic.
This was 10 years ago.
Well, dig deep. I don't know.
It's not much of a story. We were Boy Scouts. It was great. We went to the
Yeah,
thrift
we
store,
went
found a bunch
thrifting.
of Boy Scout outfits from the same troop.
But you can tell that story in a way that's super entertaining for people that don't know it.
We
That
got
is
wasted
true.
at a party. Everyone, I don't know. I feel like we were kind of the.
Okay,
they
let me
didn't
t-
really
let me
like us.
We're jumping around.
So we have friends come out. It's Halloween. We got invited to a party at Carl's. Carl parties. Carl's cool.
Carl's an actor.
Currently?
Was.
He was.
I mean,
Famous.
so is Georgie. Look at. Now he hosts
We just
this
need to
pod.
move on. Come on.
Anyway, but all I knew was chicks, man. Georgie and I were single dudes. At least I was. I don't know if you had some pen pal you didn't tell me about.
We didn't do shit while we were out there, man. We were trying.
You did. You little
come on.
Casanova.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, talk about an after dark. Anyway, no, we did not do well because we were nerds and we were more concerned about grilling a nice dinner for each other than any woman. He's waiting for the rollout music. Doc's like, dude, hit it. But anyway, we needed a costume. We had a bunch of guys. We wanted a theme. Hit the thrift store, and we found Boy Scout costumes, right? Green.
Same troop.
Well, I think most of us got green suits, and then there was a tan one that Georgie picked, right? Georgie had a different. Is that a butt pad?
Could be.
You're a freaking squirrel, dude.
Okay, turn it off, George.
Love Trevor Cullen.
The Boy Scout costumes were incredibly fitting
He just got his fucking treats. Keep going.
because we're a bunch of 19-year-olds. What is happening?
The dog.
It's getting treats?
The dog's going nuts.
I need a peek.
Do the story.
Do the story.
The Boy Scouts.
We're a bunch of boys at an LA party, bunch of grown adults, grown professionals, living the industry life.
Yeah.
And we just popped into this party at Carl's condo, got wasted. I know I got sick.
Immediately dominated, though. I mean, as weird as it sounds, like a bunch of no-name guys from Minnesota.
Bumblebee girl helped you.
Yes, I got sick. There was this girl in a bumblebee costume.
Trevor was
who was already
overserved.
puking in the bathroom, and I'm like, I need to get in there.
No,
This
you
is
went to
embarrassing.
help her. Is the story I remember. Is my Trevor went in and there was a bumblebee in distress. And my Trevor went in to help
I
her.
remember you puked in an empty Coors case, and then there was a hole in the bottom, so you're cupping the drizzle of your puke.
Yes, that
as
happened.
You're waiting to get into the bathroom.
I was going to leave
That
that, part
happened.
out.
Again, 10 years ago, drunken night.
But I do remember in the bumblebee bathroom, and there was a picture that somebody took. I think the old throwaway Instagram I had. But it was you and the bumblebee, and you guys were both smiling thumbs up after you both had just made yourselves a little lighter. And it was just, everyone's helping each other out here. But I do remember that Carl never told us, well, we'll never use his last name, but Carl never told us that his parents were coming out to visit the next day.
Oh, he was so upset.
And so,
He was blowing my phone up.
Like
that you were
most
not helping him clean up.
Midwestern 19-year-olds, we showed up, showed the cup, got the hell out, and went to Bob's Big Boy to get a burger and get our boys that were hurting to bed.
At 3 a.m.
And so the next morning, dude's making an omelet at like 7 a.m. because he paced himself like a coward. And he's like, hey, just so you know, like some stuff got messed up here last night. And I'm like, agreed, dude. Hell of a party. Thank you. My boys had a blast. Those chicks were gorgeous, super fun. Everyone had a good time. Everyone got home safe. He's like, yeah, I need you to come over and clean up. I'm like, what?
Child labor.
I'm like, my friend, I'm entertaining friends.
He was blowing my phone up. He was so pissed at you. And my parents were in town that day too. I was like, dude, I'm spending the day with my parents. Talk to Sodi. Call Sodi. And he's like, he's not answering my phone calls.
I had to pick up my phone and have the conversation.
Throw him under the bus.
Yeah. Well,
Who?
No, I did at the time.
So your best friend's for?
I was with
A
my
lot of
parents, and
people
Carl
made
was
a
blowing
lot of
my phone
mess
up. He's
that
like,
night.
I need help cleaning this up. This is bad. My parents are about to be here. And I said, dude, I'm out with my parents. You threw the party with your roommate.
There was
You
an
guys
incident
both
in Carl's
decided.
bedroom that night that Trevor was helping the Bumblebee during that he was not a part of, and I bet that was more of a concern for Carl in the morning than anything Trevor was involved in.
Guaranteed.
Trevor tried to harness his up sputum in a cardboard box. He did a very good job. He was responsible. Up sputum.
Sit 'em key.
Spit up. Spit up. Did your parents ever call? Do you need to spit up? I'm like, no, I need to yak, bro. Like, I'm sick.
Oh, man.
My mom used to call it spit up. Do you need to spit up? It was easier than you need to vomit your brains. Anyway, yeah, Trevor did a good job. But anyway, Carl planned a banger of a party the night before he had to entertain his parents, and then relied on the only Midwestern kids he knew, and they were bringing an army of Midwesterners.
The only people whose phone numbers he had.
Literally showed up wearing Boy Scout outfits, so he was set up to think we would help clean. I don't blame him. But
Scout's honor.
I want to get back to the outfits, though. Does anyone else remember the fact that we all got green Boy Scouts, and Georgie was like, I'm going to be different, man. I'm going to get this one with the badges on the arm, and it was tan. And then
I
when
was the only one with the different color?
Yeah.
I was a scout leader.
but
Scout leader.
No, it wasn't Scout leader. It was Den Mother.
Was it?
You were a Girl Scout, Den Mother.
I was?
We were all Boy Scouting. And you literally had a brown one that said Den Mother. And it was
Let's go.
perfect, because guess
Let's
who got
go.
us all home safe that night?
Me.
Georgie did.
I know. I got fucked up too, though.
But
That's like number 3.
But you cranked up the Sodi machine where you're like, hey, man, we got to get out of here. I'm like, what? Why would we ever leave? This is paradise. You're like, but Bob's Big Boy's open till 3. I'm like,
feel like-
Trevor, get the boys. We're out of here.
I feel like Bob's big boy was Alex, though. He was kind of,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that was Alex.
He was really insistent
eat.
on Bob's. Don't answer.
Who is it?
Hey, my ringtone.
Everyone shut up.
Oh, that's the pizza.
Oh, it's your timer. Go get your pizza so we can talk about other things, because we're
Yeah, I
running
was
long.
gonna say that's a good timer for the story. I think it's said and
Excuse you,
done.
Sodi. Can you stop that?
I got to find it first. This coat has many pockets. I got it on sale at Cabela's. This coat has many pockets.
Thank you. It's pizza time.
Am I going to get it?
Since we got plenty of things to cover, let's quickly do the NBA. Wolves continue to be back. As of about 20 minutes ago, they are 11-3 after having beat the Philadelphia 76ers short of Joel Embiid. I don't care. It's a dub. We are 7-0 at home. Let's go. We continue to be back. Doc, I got another little rant for you. I said it last week. Your NBA fandom is up for the taking. There's more reasons than last week already of why you should pick the Wolves. Firstly, because I need another Wolves friend.
I need tickets.
Okay. Pick your game. Pick your game, and then we'll talk.
I let
Pick your
you
damn
have
game.
a sweet weekend
Hey.
at the cabin.
Pick your game. Because I'll tell you what happened. I was asking Cal for Kings tickets for Friday, and he said, hey, Friday's out of the question. It's almost sold out. Can you go tonight for the Knicks game? And we said, yep. And we went to the Knicks game, and it was a blast. And we kicked the Knicks' butt. Because I think the Knicks, they're going to be the same team as they've been the last few years. They rely on chucking and foul baiting. And that's going to work for a slightly better than 500 record. That's all they're good for.
Tom
And I love
Thibodeau.
Jalen Brunson. I think Jalen Brunson's great. He still flops. He's got a killer mid-range, and I have so much respect for that. But as long as Julius Randle gets as many touches as he does, they're going to be a slightly better. They're going to be a 6 seed, and they're going to lose first round. Anyway, Wolves beat them because they are back. Thank you, Cal. It was a great game. Had a blast with my wife. Super fun.
Doc,
super
if you
fun
were to get a
$25
Timberwolves
doubles.
jersey, sorry, George.
Go ahead.
If you were to get a Timberwolves jersey, who is your number one player?
Edwards.
Get it.
Yes.
Number one.
Number 5.
He's 5.
Trevor. He switched this year, dog.
I forgot about that.
That number is near and dear to him because of his mother and his grandmother. He lost them both in the same year. Man, it's like you don't... Trevor.
Vikings, man.
What is going on
Okay.
over there?
I told you,
He switched from 1 to 5 this year.
You're
I
gonna
got
be
institutional knowledge on the Vikings the
I know
past
you do.
5 years.
I get it. You're the writer.
Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna be banned from the stadium with that kind of knowledge you have over there.
I'm
Like,
telling you. So, it was a great game. Close in the first half, took control in the third quarter, went good from there.
Pizza's not ready.
First question before we talk about some other Wolves things.
Wait, when are we going to let Trevor talk about the Vikings? This guy's got a lot of insight on sports.
It's happened already. Stop.
When I was
So-
upstairs?
Yep. No. The first segment of the show. Squirrel.
I will call in the future if
Can't
you
wait.
want any information.
Can't wait. McDaniel sprained his ankle, out 2 to 3 weeks, according to an official team report. That sucks. Better than it could have been.
Jaden McDaniels. Not Mike McDaniels. Or you're talking about Raiders coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fired.
Fired. He's not a thing anymore.
Is his ankle okay?
We're talking about NBA.
Josh McDaniels.
Oh, I wasn't there for the segue.
NBA.
I was trying to cook.
It's NBA, dog.
Let
Thank
him
you
cook.
for cooking. Let Sodi cook. Anyways, McDaniel sprained ankle, so that sucks. Alexander Walker continues to impress me this year. His defense is great, and he's knocking down the three at a decent clip. So hey, Big Mac, rest up. We need you healthy for the rest of the year. So we do have a tough schedule coming up, but that's fine. We just took down Philly, so I don't care. Sports Illustrated released their power rankings. Timberwolves are top 2, and we ain't 2. Let's go. Where's my applause? Come on. Woo! I don't have a howl, but I got this. Woo! Skull Wolves. Because we back and we continue to be in first place in the West. We haven't enjoyed this since 2004.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Number 1?
It's been 20 years, dog, and we're in first place in the Western Conference.
We're power rankings number 1.
20 GD years. Not even, well, so for Sports Illustrated, yes.
But still, somebody has us ranked as the best team.
Other
in basketball.
power rankings will have us top 5 at worst, but in the standings, we are also number 1. That's what
care
matters
about
most.
other people. You're married. It only takes
Talk about the
one
standings.
person
But the
to see
standings-
the light.
Yes, exactly.
Somebody believes in us.
Exactly.
Jeez.
They look good. The defense is for real.
Man. We should invite Sports Illustrated to a game.
I'm telling you.
Hey, you guys are going to a Wild game, right?
Correct. Jane knows.
I didn't get invited.
I'm going to a Blues game.
Oh, you are?
It's Wild Blues.
I got a Clayton Stoner jersey for you if you need it.
Jesus Christ.
I remember him.
Imagine how hilarious that would be. A jersey in the back says Stoner.
So, Sodi, we're talking about the Wolves.
People would assume you're high.
Thank you.
Just put him in that corner.
I'd like to
Yep.
thank the Academy.
I think Sodi's doing a great job.
I'm going to do a quote from the Sports Illustrated number 1 ranking, and this is just another bullet point as to why Dakota should choose him as his NBA team. Quote: How good has Anthony Edwards' start been? Through 10 games, Edwards racked up 276 points, 60 rebounds, 53 assists. Arbitrary numbers until you hear this. The only other 22-year-old players to ever collect these types of numbers in NBA history. Nope, they're both alive. One of them, Luka Doncic. Shut up.
I'm just kidding. Obviously.
The other
Greek freak.
is Michael Goddamn Jordan.
Yeah.
Pick the Wolves, Doc. Come on, dog. Be a Wolves fan with
Get
me.
the jersey.
Who
Be
does,
a Wolves fan with me.
Who does Luca play for?
Number 1
The
jersey's
Mavs?
cheaper right now.
The Mavs.
My boy Cuban.
Really?
Yeah, Mark. I'm a fan.
Are you a Mavs fan? Dude, I kind of like Doc as a Mavs fan because then him and Key, all day.
Oh, that's true. We have a Cowboys and Mavs fan in our friend group.
Wait, I don't know if he's actually a Mavs fan. Does he believe in the Mavericks?
He is
Mavericks?
absolutely a Mavs fan.
Does
If
he believe in their ability
if you
to win
If
games?
you contribute to the group chat, absolutely a Mavs fan.
He is more of a Mavs fan than he is a Cowboys fan.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just double checking.
Shout out Key. We miss you. Can't wait.
How do we get Key here?
The phone somehow.
No, I mean here. Trevor's here.
Fly him out. Contribute to the
Trevor traveled
podcast
across the pond. The,
Fly a dude out here.
the Edmund Fitzgerald didn't make the trip Trevor made, I think. I don't know. That might have been a different lake.
So after those things said, my God, how much food are we having?
Well, I had to cook it more because your oven it's
Not quite.
not done.
It's not the best oven. Okay. All of that about the Wolves said, Doc, are you a Wolves fan now? I'm going to ask you every week.
No.
Do you need to just go to a game?
I think that might help.
Pick a game. Pick a game.
Any game we can all go to.
Oh, all of us. Oh,
Let's just
cool.
go.
Okay. because sometimes Cal can get 4 tickets. All right. We'll use our connections, as in Sodi, his little brother. Great.
Well, and then, Sodi was also saying something about a suite with shrimp cocktail.
I don't know where you got that. I can't promise that. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm probably not going to be a
Well,
fan
then you're
then.
out.
Like,
Okay. I get it.
what are we doing?
Well,
There's a Whole
I just
Foods
want you to be a
nearby.
Wolves fan. That's all.
Sneak some shrimp in there?
Yeah,
Like,
they got shrimp cocktail kits.
Well, since we already did Sodi's top of the week, which was Trevor's topic, which is Boy Scouts, and Sodi's getting pizza.
Scouts honor.
Quick Scouts honor. Quick MLB deal. Ohtani, second MVP award. Doc, is that warranted? I don't follow as much as I would like, but I mean
yeah, no, I mean,
he's Ohtani, so
yeah,
it's okay.
it's good. More shocking is probably going to be the contract that he signs soon. He's still going to
Yeah.
get $500 million,
And
even though he can't
yes.
pitch next year. So
Seriously, yeah, is he not going to pitch next year?
no, he could only bat. So
Which is probably good for his longevity, but bummer for the fans, I guess.
yeah, and whatever team's about to shell out $500 million,
Because it's not going to be the Angels, right? You don't
No,
think?
absolutely
I know that he was a hot topic at the trade deadline.
Yeah, that's
Where does he go? New York?
I wouldn't be surprised if he plays for the Dodgers. Stays in L.A.
Brian would be pissed. Brian hates the Dodgers. Friend of ours. Well, Doc, you take the next one then. Josh Young.
No, I just thought it was interesting.
Is it
that-
Young or how do you say that?
Don't ask
You
me,
don't know.
I'm
Okay,
terrible.
sorry. Jung, Young. It's one of those 4.
All I know is that I love he gets to sign an autograph card. He thinks he's funny, draws the little glasses and mustache on
He was
it.
given a rookie card to sign that would become one of however it would be.
a ton,
it would
ton
be
of the
sold in a
autograph
pack.
rookie cards.
He quote, "I thought it would be fun to throw a little Easter egg onto it, out into the hobby. I'm glad it finally surfaced, and it won't be the last." On his rookie card, he wrote "Go Rangers," gave himself glasses and a mustache, signed his name, and in the top right corner wrote 1 of 1. Just had fun with it.
So a card that normally would be a couple $100, guy now on eBay selling it for $10K.
$10K because Young had fun with it, which I think is super cool. More people
Yeah,
should
I'm
do
down
that.
for that. I
know.
thought it was going to go the other direction.
Trevor, you can see this picture. It's funny. He
me
gave himself glasses and a mustache. It's Jack's Pizza. Pizza's here.
Man, I don't think you needed to cook that the extra amount of time.
No, I'm glad you did. That looks great. You know
Dude,
how
you-
I
oh
like
my
it, Doc.
gosh.
Come on,
Man,
Doc.
if it's
cook.
if it's not burnt, Georgie's not eating it.
100%. Absolutely, 100%.
Do you
Absolutely.
still want to see the lines of the pieces of cheese that they shipped?
Yeah, I like.
You should not be able to see a single line of a piece of cheese.
I'm calling an audible
Hey,
for
I only
merch.
learned from the best as far as oven pizza goes.
Panko.
Oven pizza, this is your king. I'm pointing at Sodi.
Let Sodi cook.
Let Sodi cook, especially when it comes to oven baked pizza.
I'm saying on a much more broader basis.
Just let him
Let
cook.
this man cook on the pod.
Dude, you want to see something I cooked the other day? I made an elk tater tot hot dish with most of my cream being a sour cream Fairlife whole milk. Doc, my
Forget
guy.
about the Fairlife.
And what else did I use? It was a smoked garlic paprika or something. Really, really took that meal south of the border, baby. But even Amber tried it, and she was not feeling great. You know, her glands, her nodes were
Those glands.
stuffed. So we were draining nodes on the couch, and she was like, "Man, this soup really helps my nodes drain." And it's flavorful, and you can really taste the love you put into it. Where's the rollout music when I'm standing? Anytime I rant when I stand, please hit the
I
Oscar
don't know.
music.
I'm just kind of into it right now. Is all.
Let Sodi cook. Put that on a t-shirt.
But if you're done, I want to bring up. I want to talk about this one story before we take off.
But seriously,
If you guys are able to access the document, please click on this link because I want everyone's opinions. It's an AP News article.
shortest one.
I'm going to read the headline. Sodi, please listen.
I am.
Okay. A population of hard to eradicate super pigs in Canada is threatening to invade the U.S., specifically North Dakota and Minnesota.
Super pigs.
Super pigs, and they're coming our way.
This is happening in Texas. You know this, right?
Yes, yeah.
This is a
Feral hogs.
This is a business I want to start. Just so you know,
Please go.
you need a
I was hoping this would
helicopter.
happen.
and about 280 acres of farmland. That's what
makes
you
them
need.
Night vision
super pigs?
goggles.
Why are they super pigs?
They're feral hogs.
Meaning?
They can tear through someone's house.
Oh.
They are aggressive. People that are out in the woods with these things are carrying assault rifles that hold 40 to 50 rounds because there are videos of these things just basically saying, you know what? It's time for the pigs to rise.
Man.
Yeah, man, pigs aren't normal. Do you know what happens if you take a farm pig and you just let it out in the wild?
No.
Dude, its whole body changes. It becomes the wild boar you see.
Really?
It's not, yeah.
Well, I know they can be aggressive, but I also know pigs as pets are like dogs. They love
Starts to
cuddling.
look
They
like
reciprocate
Justin
love.
Long and the Walrus, kind of similar to that.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
There's a podcast I listen to that covers this topic in depth.
Are they better than
put
us?
feral hogs.
We don't talk about competitors.
Apologies. I'm not name dropping. I'm
don't
just
drop
saying
Cub Foods
they
coupons at
they
IKEA.
ranked feral hogs like right there with climate change as some of like the biggest threats facing
Get the
country.
frick out. What do they do that
Word.
harms our climate?
But using less plastic doesn't fix this, so it's not popular. You know what does? Bullets, the final currency. Get with it.
Check.
Check.
I think we have
That's
to.
it.
Okay, I think we have to.
That's it. That's it. Check.
No, come on. We finally scraped the surface of what's happening.
nailed that.
Come on.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Let the
Sodi
boy
cook.
watch.
We're gonna enjoy our pizza. We let Sodi cook, and I'm glad we did for that end bit. Trevor, I'm thankful for you. Thank you for being here. I miss you.
Thank you guys. Love you.
Thank
Love you.
man. Love you. That's awesome.
Doc Boss, glad you're back.
Are we going out in the world?
Next week, Doc, you're gonna be you'll be calling in via phone again, correct?
No, I'm here next week.
Is it the week after?
Yeah.
Okay, got you. We got Doc next week. We're good. Good times. Somebody talk about your final currency until the end of the song. You got about
I was gonna say, so can you like cut this and just start a new clip that I can later put on X as just an audio?
Well, sure, but you can. I mean, you got about 15 seconds before the end of the song.
Well, that's. I'm gonna let this sleeping dog lie, man. I want to raise a new puppy. I'm gonna name him Rufus or Rock. Think of the versatility of the name Rock for a dog. You'd be like Rock, Rocky, Rock a Doc, freaking Rock a Doodle Doo. All the things. That's why I named my dog Rip. It's Ripper Dipper, Rip Dippity Dog. You know, Ripper Doo in the Texas too, man.